guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we have a full day or an attempt at a full day of eating. The one video that most people just seem to consistently ask about, even though I give you one meal at a time. No, you want a full day of eating. So instead of doing one meal at a time, I am going to try and film all my meals today. So bear with me, it's raw. I do minimal editing because I don't have time and I'm not paying someone else to do it. I invest my money into my own coaching in other ways and my life. If I was richer, I would 100% be doing editing, outsourcing it. So minimal work for me, but I feel like you guys like the raw style. And it allows me to do more videos because I can spend less time on them. So yeah, raw. It's I'm gonna kind of try and not spend too long on each meal. After this intro, I'm just basically gonna talk through the meal. I'm gonna show you the meal. Whether I'm gonna show me cooking it or not depends on how much time I have for that specific slot, because I am a full-time coach, I have kids, and I have other endeavors that need my attention in terms of income, revenue, and it's kind of like even without filming, by the end of the day, I'm still just about chasing my tail on jobs that I need to do. So yeah, most of it is coaching. Like my coaching clients, I want to give them all my attention, and it's free flow. My coaching is very free flowing. What that means is you guys, my clients, they are able to contact me all the time, 24/7, 7 days a week. Sundays, thankfully they don't require as much of my attention because they know I'm a family man. And Sunday's kind of like my family day, but in the thick of the contest season, Sundays are right off as well. It's a full-time work day. So because of that, and because of the number of clients I have and the amount of attention I want to give each and every one of them, I'm pretty much emailing back and forth, messaging back and forth all day long. So my first email is between 4 and 5 in the morning. My last email is just before I go to sleep at 9:30, 10 o'clock. I do wind down in the evening, so it's not like I do a load of work at night, but I still kind of tie up loose emails. I don't like to go into the next day with emails pending. So yeah, that's my day work-wise. You add into it the fact that I'm trying to be the best bodybuilder I can be, try and get to the Olympia. So meals, a nap if I can after training, and then you've got the kids' time because I don't want to miss out on them growing up because they grow up way too quick. So, and then obviously there's the other side of my business where I invest in certain assets, equities, that is kind of fresh over the last 12 plus months. So I'm still learning, I'm still studying, I'm still doing my homework on my investments and my possible investments. So, that's my retirement plan. Coaching isn't going to be my retirement plan. Coaching is the here and now, and it's paying for our lifestyle. So I'm trying to plan for the future. I don't have a pension. I don't pay into a pension, other than the state pension, maybe. But yeah, so my time is kind of like it's very tight, which is the way I like it. I don't want to be sat around doing nothing and watching. I like watching TV shows. That's our time with my better half at night for that hour or so that we get together without the kids. We like to watch something meaningless, entertaining. I have nothing against watching a Netflix show. I'm not these kind of, why would you sit and watch TV? What a waste of time. No. There's no waste of time in relaxing your mind. There's no waste of time if you're spending it relaxing and de-stressing. That is an investment in yourself. I am totally against this whole 100% on or nothing mentality. To be 100%, you need to have the rest and the recharge. For me, it's a bit of couch time with Leanne. That's pretty much it. Training is a little bit of therapy. So anyway, I'm rambling, but you know, if I get a minute or two or three, I'm going to try and talk about my mindset. This is lifestyle, and this is my lifestyle, so I'm trying to kind of give you guys a bit of an insight. So what I'll do is I'll get the meals going. Breakfast, pre-workout, supplements. I'm going to train, post-workout meal, and then post meal, and then I might do kind of a sit down in the office, bit of a catch up again with you guys, and then the last 2 meals. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. I'll try and keep it short and sweet, but I'll try and go into as much detail as I need to. So enjoy the day of eating, and yeah, see you in the next shot. I've just got the ingredients out to cook, so I thought I'd show you. We have, okay, we have, the pan is heating up. We've got too many sprays of fry light. We're going to do 3 whole eggs, 8 egg whites. We have 250 grams of oats. And we're going to do like 30 grams of peanut butter and 125 grams of honey. So we're going heavier with the oats compared to my last breakfast video. I'm going heavier with the oats and honey and adding some peanut butter. And I'm just not going to do the bread. Mainly because I was getting a little bit sick of bread. So as you should know by now, guys, the theme with me is there is no theme. It's fluid, it's body feedback. So if something just doesn't feel good anymore, I bin it for a while. So right now, bread hasn't been in my diet the last few days, and nearing the end of the off season, bloat is kind of inevitable. So I want to remove some of that. And the only other thing I've done different is I've reduced my salt intake by half, and I've increased my magnesium and potassium, because my blood pressure was pushing up on the upper limit. So, increase my potassium and magnesium, reduce my sodium, so I'm doing like 5 cranks instead of 10 to 15. Probably about half a gram of salt. Because at this point I'm so fluid sensitive anyway at this heavy body weight and food intake. I don't need to add extra salt just to stress the kidneys, right? So, 250 grams of oats. In fact, I'm going to cook this up and then I'll show you and I'll tally it up later. This is how we get to 10% GDP. That sounds wild, but I think that it's possible. It's exciting. I see what you're saying. Well, short software you don't need. You mean something else? That's right. I mean, it's oversold. There's not enough software in the world, and we're going to get more of it. Yes. Data center build out. Yes. Too much of it. We're going to end up with what? Prices need to come down. All I can tell you is that the biggest sort of companies that are investing in data centers so far are seeing 100% of the supply. Perfect.
Africa, a region rife with potential for growth and opportunities, but not without its challenges.
Oats are cooling.
The biggest stories,
I cannot do hot oats, especially with honey on it.
Impacting the region.
So we almost ready to eat. Eggs are done. I'm about to garnish my oats. So I actually lied to you before. I'm not doing 125 grams of honey. I'm actually doing 150 because I don't even know why I said 125. Actually, I initially went to 125 because I moved a lot of my bread carbs over to my intra-workout, which I didn't quite like going over 100 grams of carbs, over 120 grams of carbs intra-workout. So I reduced the intra-carbs a little bit back down, and I bumped the honey up. So yeah, we've got 250. So we basically got 150 grams of carbs from oats and 120 grams of carbs from honey. So 270 overall. So it's a little bit lagging behind the 300 that you saw in the other video. But I make up for it because I've been snacking on fruits. Anyway, you guys like to see me just sprinkle a little bit of honey. The art of pouring honey, especially in the little tiny amounts that I use, is the important part of the anabolic advantages of eating that honey. So, I know you guys like to see me pouring honey. It's like ASMR without the sound. And I know some of you guys still don't believe how much honey I eat. Anyway, so let's do this. See, we got the eggs. There you go. And we got the honey. Cheap. Sorry, can't use this. Can't use this stand. Anyway, cheap supermarket honey. As you can see, we got the 0 there, and we look at that. Work of art. We're nearly there. Where are we? 127.
I think investors are now making the right question, which is who owns the data? And so within
Boom.
there are
150.
where some
And
like Google's
may as well do the
some don't, like Microsoft.
very accurately
But now it's spread
portioned
businesses that are probably at threat
peanut butter.
because they don't own the data. They may be
Let's see.
aggregators
Well, we are.
or data processors.
170, and I'd say there's about
Concern has been
10 grams on the spoon. Would you say yes? I'd say yes. There you go.
AI tools being released.
So there we have it. Let's move that out of the way. Get a little thumbnail worthy shot. There you go, guys. Breakfast is served. Like I said, I don't plan on spending this much detail and attention on every meal because as the day goes, my to-do list goes up like a 10x stock. Right, so gonna tidy up, sit down and eat. Sit down and eat, shop. Right. So meal one, probably the most peaceful meal of the day. I was just going to basically say that today's session is legs. I don't do anything different with my food. I don't go up and down in carbs depending on the session it is. So calories, carbs, protein kind of stay flatline throughout the off season, other than the cheat meals. And so the other thing I would do maybe today, leg day, is throw in a cheat meal tonight. So I will get that filmed best I can. And yeah, so here we are. About to eat breakfast before the madness of the day starts. It's 9:10. I did want to tell you that I do get up at 4:30, 5ish. The first thing I do is let the dog out. I have a litre of water. I have some of my supplements. And I let the dog out. Did I already say that? Anyway, dog goes out for a wee. I make my coffee, sit down, and I do a good 2 to 3 hours of work. Kids wake up, they come downstairs, get ready for school. I kind of try and help a little bit while I can. And as soon as they're out the door, Leanne takes them to school. I make my breakfast. It's about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9, I eat my breakfast. I try and aim to get to the gym for 11, 10:30, 11. Yeah, that's the start of my day. So I will get back to you after this clip with the pre-workout. What?
Hi.
Should we play cars?
Yeah.
Where are they? Where are your cars? Hold that.
Yeah.
Say hi to the camera.
Hiya.
What are you doing?
Hiya.
You playing cars?
Yeah.
Where are your cars? Go get them.
Cars.
Wanna have my cup of tea?
My cars.
that your favourite game?
Daddy cars.
Should we play cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
These two over here.
So bye.
Bye.
Okay, pre-workout time. Today's pre-workout is a bit different. Usually I have pumpage, and then I add or not add a stem-based one. Like we've got this one, the NFM, which is like the high stem pre by TBJP, and I'll add some hydration, but I'm actually currently waiting on a delivery, so no hydration today. We have no pumpage, but this, I always have some of this Prepare, which is an all-in-one pre. So we've got the pump ingredients and we have stim as well. Each scoop having 175 milligrams of caffeine and all your lovely pumpage ingredients added into. So the only thing I'm missing here, compared to my usual pre, in theory, is the electrolytes, which I will survive because I'm also out of fuel, which is my intra, but I replaced that with Lucozade, which has added electrolytes, just not as highly concentrated. So we will do a scoop of this because I'm not doing high caffeine right now, and then just give it a whisk. So, lemon sherbet, quite tasty, does the trick. 45 minutes to an hour, I'll be lifting weights. Go on,
Dad.
say hi YouTube. Hi YouTube.
I see.
What are you doing?
I
You just have dinner.
Playing cards?
Yeah.
Always.
Bye.
Bye. Right.
Yeah.
Post workout. Right. Teaching them. It's post workout time. And we've got, or not got, oats and honey for a change. Oh, we do have honey. Leanne's making my rice for later. So, for carbs, we've got Sticky Toffee Pudding Cream of Rice by TBJP. I do 150 grams of this, which equates to 120 grams of carbs-ish. Protein, we've got Chocolate Honeycomb ISO, which is their purest protein, which you've seen me have before. So 3 scoops of that, which gives me roughly 75 to 80 grams of protein. And then I will do some peanut butter, 30 grams, and then 50 grams of honey. Can you say hi again? You were super shy last time. He's making up for it.
Hiya.
Hiya. Hiya, YouTube.
Hiya too.
Right, did Daddy make his meal? Yeah?
Yeah.
Make his dinner?
Mama's dada.
Daddy's dinner.
Dada. Dada.
That's it.
Mama, dada.
Right, I'm going to get this all mixed up and show you how I cook it. Well, that's going to get some hot water thrown in. Probably like half the tub, mix it, get a nice consistency. And that one's going to turn into a bit of a paste. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And then poured over that. And them two on top. I'll show you in a second. So, hot water goes straight into the cream of rice. I already put some in it. That's not the perfect. And then just mix it up. Takes quite a lot of water. Well, there's others who make a better cream of rice than me, because this isn't my go-to meal all the time. So yeah, that's the consistency I get it to. Consistency. Because the whey goes on top as a paste, then the honey goes on top, and it all just turns into a sloppy, sweet mess. So we got the powder. What is it? Tiny bit of water. Then you can see. No, just looks like it's not going to mix, but the water travels, and then turns into a paste. Obviously, you can add more or less depending on how fluid you want your paste. There you go. I like it quite thick. And there we go. This goes like this. Paste goes in. That melts a little bit, loosens up. There we go. Now, we weigh out the honey. Again, tiny amount of honey this time. Only 50 grams. See if you want to look. Oh. 50 grams. There we go. And then we get our peanut butter out. It's not going to work, is it? Fresh spoon. Again, I'm going to guess that's about 30 grams. Nope. Underestimated, see? $81. Boom. And there we have it. In fact, one more ingredient, which is cinnamon. Boom. There we have it. Right. We now have the workout meal. So, numbers. We have 150 grams of cream of rice, which gives us 120 grams of carbs. There we go. Use my code, SAS10, on the website at TBJP.com. European, same as discount code for all you European customers. 3 scoops of this, roughly 75 to 80 grams of protein. And then we got 50 grams of this. So in terms of carbs, we have 40 and 120. So we've got 160 carbs, 30 grams of this, 15 grams of fat. And what I will do is add like a banana and an apple to this meal to pull the carbs up to about 200. Intra workout, I generally have about 100 grams of carbs. So collectively, pre, intra and post, we are hitting 600 carbs. So again, I'm not going to do the magic, here's the calories thing, because I'm not that good. So let's do the mental note. I'm going to go eat. Okay, so I just figured out that my mic wasn't working. So I do apologise if the sound quality hasn't been that good. After this segment, I'll try and figure out how to repair my mic. So it hasn't been paired up. I don't even know if you guys have heard me. Obviously I'm going to edit this later, so I will know if it's any good. I'll try and increase the volume in the editing process. So what I thought, I got a delivery just before of my TBJP subs, just in time. I obviously had to substitute my intra-workout carbs for Lucozade today, which gets expensive. And I didn't have any pumpage, but I had that in my all-in-one pre. So the only thing I missed today was a couple of my health supplements, which I'm going to do another video on. So all my supplements that I do morning and night in terms of health, I'll do all them in a different video. So yeah, the only thing I missed today was my hydration, so electrolytes, but I was okay. Training was actually pretty good. Did legs and still training light-ish. If you guys have been following my log, which you should be, on trainbyjp.com, I've been having some knee and low back issues, but they are getting better. So I got a delivery, so I thought I'll just open it with you guys. I did open it because I needed some protein, but here we are. TBJP goodness. What I'll do is I will go through all one by one. Put the camera here so you can see, and show you guys what I get. Pretty much what I get month to month. I'll be quick so you don't get too bored. Anyway, cream of rice, you just saw. Great carb source. Obviously it's just rice with some added flavors. It's not even that much, to be honest. There's cocoa powder, there's the flavoring, there's salt and some sweetener by sucralose, which I actually like. Damn microphone, you did this last time. Hope you guys can hear me. So carbs, do that once a day. Sometimes I'll do oats instead. Sometimes I'll just do rice. I'll have my whey shake. If I don't feel like having anything too sweet, I'll just have a big load of rice with it. But yeah, creatine. I've been high dosing this. I just feel like mentally it's got a lot of benefits, and it's the most proven supplement you can take to improve strength and endurance in the gym. I take 20 grams a day. Whey protein, what I just used for my post meal, chocolate honeycomb. We have malted chocolate. That's pretty nice as well. I kind of toggle between the two. Couple of clubs, to be honest. All the protein. Put these down. Right. Here we go. We have pumpage. 2 to 3 scoops of this pre-training. No stims, all the pump. Got another prepare to keep me topped up. We got a Vegemite, because health, vitamins, minerals. Don't get a lot of veg in off season. I have been throwing some salads and some tomatoes and gherkin into my chicken and rice, which you'll see in a minute. Other than that, I tend to have a couple of bits of fruit throughout the day, maybe some berries, but not a whole load of veggies. I'm sure when I'm hungry and prep, I'll come out. There we go. We've got hydration ×2 because I love this stuff. I often have 1 or 2 scoops in the morning, and then 1 or 2 scoops pre-training. 2 scoops usually gives you a gram of sodium, which is what I want. The rest of my day I get half a gram of sodium pretty much with the meals. Bitch, doubling up. They know me, so we've got peak hydration. I use this because it's got a nice dose of magnesium and potassium, which I don't get as much of in my diet, which causes also blood pressure to go up. So yeah, I do 6 tablets of this in the morning with my breakfast. Sometimes pre-bed, but not that often. Omega, self-explanatory, you guys should know. Good fats, fish oils, skin, immune system, inflammation, vital support. If you're on cycle, you need this stuff. Look after your kidneys, look after your liver, look after your heart. You don't want any blood clots creeping up. Heart care, that was. So to make it a trio of the kind of organ health, we've got love heart, kidneys, cholesterol, blood pressure. I take all that religiously. All of this I take religiously. Without this stuff, I don't want to know. Magnesium. I'm increasing my magnesium, control my blood pressure. Just also helps, it just feels good. Like the pumps in the gym are great. Peak hydration again, doubling up. One of my favorites, Dream Sleep. I've probably been taking this consistently for 2 years. And every time I've given it to a client or put it in their plan if they're struggling sleeping, or given it to a friend here and there to try, everyone's had great feedback. The main feedback seems to be consistently is they just fall asleep a little bit easier. So if you're having trouble falling asleep or having trouble with sleep at all, such a good complete supplement. I'm going through all my supplements now, so I might not even need to do a video. And we've got vitamin D2 and K3. K2 and D3. Got it the wrong way around. Brain fart. And then, to finish it off, we've got my intra-workout stuff. So we've got Performance Fuel, which is your cyclic dextrin. I can go up to 120, I've been up to 150 grams of this, of carbs from this in training, and it digests well. I'd rather not, because after a certain point, it doesn't feel great post-workout, so I like to cap it at 100 grams off season. But as soon as I start prep, which is soon, I will knock this down to 50 before I hand things over to Chris, because I just like 50 to be my prep amount. Got 2 of this, and then I do have EAA, so I told them not to send me any this month. I'll just get it to show you guys. There we go, EA's. Pina colada with both. That's the only flavors that I love the taste of, I actually enjoy. So 4 scoops of this. There's 4 scoops, isn't it? Yeah, 4 scoops of this into the workout. 2 scoops of this. 100 grams of carbs. 20 grams of aminos. 6 tablets of peak hydration. In the morning, we've got 2 of these. May as well do my supplement segment now. We've got my trio organ care. Vital support, love heart, heart care. Do not go without these guys. If you can just spend hundreds of pounds a month on takeouts, Netflix, I don't know what you guys spend on, but I'm sure you can squeeze in just the main 3 health supplements, if anything. Look after your health, because once it's gone, it's hard to just get it back in line, you know. Magnesium. I'm going to be doing probably 1 in the morning, 1 at night. But also, this has magnesium in it, so I'm going to work out the dosages. But I definitely do 1 in the morning. Dream sleep, 4 capsules before bed. K2 and D3, the other way around. We got that right. 1 of these a day. I also have curcumin in my cupboard, so I didn't order any. I have 2 tablets of curcumin before bed. I have I'll just get them for you. So, you have right. Joining. Joints. Self-explanatory. Glucosamine, boswellia, collagen, chondroitin, sulfate, all the good stuff. It literally does reduce pain, for me anyway. Osteopro, 4 tablets of this, ligaments, cartilage health, curcumin, 2 tablets of this every day for inflammation, and the good old one, multivitamin and mineral. So there we have it, guys. My unboxing of my monthly supplement stack. Kind of just a brief description of what I take and when I take them. Hope that helps. I've done this stuff for so long religiously. It's not on my mind when I film, because it's like getting up and brushing your teeth type thing. So I have to prompt myself to kind of talk about it. But anyway, any of this stuff you want me to explain more, comment. If you want to purchase any of this stuff, tbjp.com. There's also tbjp.eu. I think that's the correct website. I'm not sure. It's new, so I'm not 100% sure on that. So I'll double check. Discount code SAS10. Get 10% off. And yeah. So next up we have meal number 3, and it's gonna be good old chicken and rice. I'll prep that up soon and get it filmed. Time for meal number 3. We are right now 600 carbs deep. Fats, we're at about 10. We're roughly at around about 50 to 60. This is going to be a pretty carb heavy meal as well, obviously because off season. Oh, I fixed my mic. I don't even know why I didn't have it plugged in. I mean, connected to me, attached to me. Let's start again. Okay, meal number 3. We are gonna have 500 grams of rice. I'm gonna dish it out in a minute. You'll see. 225 grams of chicken. So right there, we've got 150 carbs from the rice, and around about 65 to 70 grams of protein from the chicken. Chicken was pre-cooked. Rice was pre-cooked by my lovely better half, and all I have to do is weigh it, warm it up, and add my little garnishes, which I will show you. So here we have it. Chicken. You guys know what chicken looks like? All it's got on there is jerk seasoning, jerk chicken seasoning. And we've got plain white jasmine rice. You got it? Are we you guys with me? We got 0. So this is gonna take a while. With me holding it, I'm gonna dish it out so you can see. Okay. So yeah, 500 grams of rice is hefty, but it kind of goes down pretty easy. Jasmine rice for me, for some reason, just seems to go down really well. That's the rice. You want to see? Check I'm doing it right, okay? 506. We got 6 grams of extra gains coming up. We zero that. Yeah? Okay. Just a lovely chicken. Let me see. Take this out. Put this in. 210. So I'm gonna rip a bit off. Because 210 is a little bit underweight, guys. A little bit underweight. We can't be leaving it at that. And then, so yeah, another 15 grams of chicken on that. I'll heat that up for 3 minutes in the microwave. And then I'll add my garnishes, condiments, whatever you want to call it. Because I can't have plain chicken and rice. But I don't like to have it too saucy and stuff, because that's what slows the digestion process down at this point. Because the food is so high, for me anyway, I feel like if I keep meals a little bit simpler, I can kind of get away with shooting the carbs right up throughout the day. And then if I want to get some extra kind of fats, an extra calorie boosting meals or snacks, I do that at the other end of the day. So this is meal 3. Meal 4, I tend to have a cheat meal, if you want to call it that. There's a new place near me called Today Shawarma. The guy makes really good chicken shawarma. Great price, because when you cheat as often as I do, can't be spending millions. So they do like they do a chicken shawarma, they do a lamb shawarma, but their lamb is quite fatty. So I tend to just get the chicken shawarma. This is my recent cheat meal. And I get it with chips or 2 naan breads, some salad, some chili sauce, and I come home and I'll have that. If I really want to bulk it up, like today's leg session was pretty high volume and pretty fast. And because I'll be prepping soon, I might throw in a pizza, but we'll see. I'll decide that in about an hour or 2 when that's digested. So anyway, we're not done with this yet. I'm going to heat this up and I'm going to show you what I put on it. I'm just going to show you the finished product. Or I might just show you just before the finished product. Bear with me. Right, I forgot one ingredient, tomato. So I slice up half a tomato over the food as well. Let me show you. There we have it. You know that looks good. It looks busy, you know, like maybe there's too much on it, but it's honestly not. It all goes so well. The yogurt and the hot sauce. I mean, you could always use mayo, but I feel like the yogurt is just more cooling. Just goes really well. So there we have it, guys. We have 500 grams of rice. That's 500 grams of cooked rice. Per 100 grams, you get about 30 carbs. So you got 150 carbs there. 225 grams of cooked chicken. So you got about 70 grams of protein there. And then the rest, I don't really count. The yogurt's obviously got some fat in it because it's natural, but I don't count that. It's off season. It helps me digest and it's tasty. I add some salt. And I'll probably get a Diet Coke. Sit down. Watch the markets, because the markets are dying on me right now. My investments are all on the way down. Aren't we, Coco? And she's going to help me eat the food. Someone said she always looks miserable, but she's not. She's like the happiest dog on the planet. It's just her face. she's got like resting bitch face. So I'm gonna go, I don't want to zoom in, I'm gonna go chow this food down. This isn't working, right. I'm gonna go chow this down and then I'm gonna do some more work. So in between my meals I usually do work, and I'm gonna do some more work after this, try and spend some time with the boys before they go to sleep. And then it's meal 4, which will be likely my cheat meal. I'm not 100% decided yet, but since I'm filming for you guys, I'm sure you don't want to see another chicken and rice meal. But just for reference, say if I wasn't having a cheat meal, I would have like steak and rice, or I would have lamb fillet. My dad gets me a load of lamb fillets once a week, once every other week, and I kind of throw that in, boost my calories up, or I'll do fillet steak or sirloin steak. It's just slightly seasoned, put it on the grill. I've got the Ninja air fryer grill combo. Does a really nice steak. So it's either that, so something, another basic meal, or, which is quite often, I'll tend to get something out. So more often than not, it's been the chicken shawarma, but you know, I get the chicken and rice bowl quite often from KFC. So you get like chicken, fried chicken, fillet, rice, quinoa, sweet potato sliced up, and it's actually really nice. So I actually get that quite a lot from KFC, or a fillet burger on the side. Pizza I do usually at the weekend with Leanne, just because it kind of sometimes knocks my appetite the day later. I'm 40, I'm getting old, my gut's starting to, in fact it's not. My gut's as resilient as ever, but because of the amount of food I'm eating, a 12-inch, 15, 16-inch pizza sometimes slows me down. In prep, I actually have more pizza if I get a cheat meal, if he lets me have a pizza, because within an hour I can eat again. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this meal, then we get to meal 4. So I might do a little bit of a chat in the office, but I feel like I've spoke quite a lot. I've not done it. I feel like I just don't show you enough lifestyle stuff like the kid. It's all really just work, me on my laptop or me on my phone. It's not very interesting. Me on the markets, checking out my investments, driving. I was going to do a POV drive today of me in the McLaren, but the weather's been so bad at the moment. Lovely British weather. You got to take the good with the bad. I ended up taking Leanne's car, the Cougar, the family car. I didn't really want to do a POV in that, so I'll probably do that in another segment. Or if I can do it tomorrow, maybe I'll sneak it in and then put it in the edited final cut. But anyway, I'll see you in an hour or two. Good evening. Right, so we are in the office. Just thought I would try and take a few minutes to kind of tally up the day's food. I know we've still got 2 more meals left, meals 4 and 5, but later on in the evening, things just get, things get a bit crazy when it's the kids' bedtime. Then after that, I'm just kind of like rushing to get meal 5, and then it's chill time with Leanne. So I don't really want to film much at that part of the day. That's like my relaxed time. I guess I should do a video of my kind of thought process into mentally preparing myself for, I don't have a ritual, but just kind of being mentally ready for just constant work, training, food, when I'm prepping for shows and I'm doing show after show, what goes through my head and what do I do here and there throughout the day to kind of keep me focused, keep me alert, keep me awake. So there's certain things, and even in chill time where I kind of just put my phone away. I do pick my phone back up just before bed, just in case there's any important emails that's come through that I need to answer just before I go to sleep. But that doesn't wake me up like it does with some people. But yeah, that last hour and a half before bed, I just want to sit with Leanne, chill, do nothing, or watch something, don't watch anything, watch stupid reels, you know, something silly, something meaningless, you know, mentally just easy. So that time I don't want to think about filming. So the last 2 meals I'm kind of just gonna show it, eat it with Leanne and enjoy, and then the last meal is just a shake. So I might even do a picture of that, or I might show you my last meal as when I'm showing you my second to last meal, just because I'll be sleepy, I'll want to get to bed, or I might just film it. But there's not much to say at that point. Anyway, so I was going to tally up the day's calories. So I went through it, written it all down, got it all calculated, and here we go. So today's food, we have, for meal 1, we had, where is it? Okay. 3 eggs, 3 whole eggs, 8 egg whites, 250 gram oats, and 125 grams of honey. That came out to 62. This is like pretty much spot on, give or take a couple of grams. 62 grams of protein, 280 carbs, 32 fats. So that was meal 1. Then I had a carb drink during training. That was 100 grams of carbs, so 400 calories. First meal was 1,700 calories. Intra-workout drink, I guess you want to call it 480 calories with the aminos. Are they calorie dense? Anyway, 100 grams of carbs. Post-workout meal was 70 grams of protein from whey, 150 grams of cream of rice, raw weight, and 50 grams of honey. That came out to just over 1,000 calories, 79 grams of protein, 168 grams of carbs, 6 grams of fat. Oh, I forgot to add the peanut butter. So 30 grams of peanut butter. So we got 20 grams of fat in that meal. Meal 3, we had 225 grams of chicken, 500 grams of cooked rice. That came out to 980 calories. This is not including the yogurt. 65 grams of protein, 140 grams of carbs, 10 grams of fat. So the next meal is the shawarma, the large fries, maybe some naan, I'm not decided. And I'm going to get a small pizza. Or I might not. I'm going to see how I feel. Might get an extra portion of fry. So I'll probably do, in fact, no, I'm going to do, I've written both routes anyway. So a large chicken shawarma, 2 large fries. That will come out to around about 1,800 calories. 55 grams of protein, 190 grams of carbs, and 85 grams of fat. So that one is the fat heavy meal, which is absolutely fine. If I threw in a pizza with it, which I could easily do, I could easily eat the pizza. There's only a small, like 9-inch, I'll get some chicken on it. That'll bump up the calories from 1,800 to just over 3,000. But I don't know, I might not do that tonight. We'll see. So the final meal will be 90 grams of protein from isolate, the JP isolate, and 50 grams of nuts. Sometimes I do 50 grams of peanut butter, but I tend to, I like just sitting down with some peanuts or cashews or a mix. So that comes out to 680 calories, 100 grams of protein with the nuts, and 15 grams of carbs, 28 grams of fats. So, oh, well, I told you I snack on fruit. When I'm in my office, I'm doing some work. I tend to have a couple of bananas, or I tend to have a couple of apples. Sometimes after my meal, I'll have an apple or some strawberries or something. So I've thrown that in the end. 4 pieces of fruit. That brings me at 450 calories. 115 grams of carbs ish, give or take. So we got the total calorie. This is if I wasn't having the pizza with my shawarma, which I probably won't tonight. Anyway, we'll just say I'm not going to have one for now. Comes to just over 7,000 calories, 365 grams of protein, 1,008 grams of carbs, just over 1,000 carbs and 163 grams of fats. Now that is more or less what I aim to get in an off season, even if I don't have the cheat meal. Now I saw the cheat meal, all it really did, yeah, the carbs are higher, but I will tend to have a little bit more carbs with that meal anyway. I might have some rice cakes, chocolate rice cakes, caramel rice cakes, fruit with the rice if I was going to have a rice meal. It's the fats that have gone up. So instead of my usual maybe 25 to 30 grams of fats, it's another 50 on top of that. So on a day where I don't cheat, that 160 grams of fats will probably come down to like 120, 130, maybe 140, depending on what I'm eating. So there you have it, guys. 7,000 calories off season. Sometimes it'll go over 8 if I'm in the mood to have some extra food with the cheat, if my weight's not budging. And I kind of track that day to day. I see where I'm weighing, I see how I'm feeling in the gym, what my pumps feel like, what my endurance is like in the gym, how I'm feeling post-workout. You kind of just, especially with me at my level, I'll have to analyze things as I go, especially in the off season, because it's less about the numbers and it's more about performance and size and look as well. So it's not just about the weight on the scale. But 7,000 calories, 1,000 grams of carbs, that's pretty much where I'm at with my off seasons, and I've stayed relatively lean. I'm leaner than I was last year at this weight. So I am topping 275 at the moment. I have no intentions of pushing any higher. I just don't feel the benefit, like I said in my previous video. So I'm happy here. I'm happy to let the weight drop. Chris said, don't worry if your body wants to drop the weight, if you want to eat a little bit less. Prep is around the corner. So I'm kind of just happy cruising here. If I let my body weight drop down to about 270, like if I removed a couple of pieces of fruit, or just reduce a little bit of the rice, or just instead of having a cheat meal every night or every other night, just go down to like 2 to 3 nights. That'll level my weight back down to 270, or maybe just below 270, and I'll be happy there till we start prep. Because again, I just don't see the reward for the risk of pushing any higher, and my body's telling me it's pretty much at its max right now. If I was to not compete, for example, if I wanted to gain some more size, I would let my body kind of have a breather. So I'd let things come down, and I'd start to maybe try and let my body hang around the 265 to 270 weight range. At 265, I'm just like, that's a breeze for me. My appetite comes up, my cardio is better, my sleep's better. Anything below 265, I feel great. So I get to 265, I would let things just kind of marinate there, simmer, cruise for a good maybe 3-4 weeks. Then I'll do another push to see if we can get to 280. But that's not going to happen this year. I don't want to push that hard. My blood pressure doesn't like pushing that hard, so I don't see the point. Looking at my pictures, looking at myself, I feel like I have gained the fullness I needed in my upper body, in my lats, in my arms, and in my chest. So I'm hoping there's a good 2 pounds of muscle there, 2 to 3 pounds. Yeah, no 20-pound gaining off seasons for me anymore. I'm kind of just refining and trying to bring my best look to the stage, which for me is the balance and the condition with enough size. So I will continue to chase my ideal look, not just, I'm trying to get to the Olympia, I need to be massive. There's a look that I like, and yeah, I will always try to get bigger, but I need to consciously just make sure I'm bringing my best look. I'm not the mass monster. I'm not Samson. I'm not Hardy. I'm not Nick Walker. I'm not Rubio. Nexzilla. I'm not any of these guys. I'm me. And for me, it's about the polish, the quality, the definition, the flow from muscle to muscle, from pose to pose. I want to bring the whole look, and I want to be Mr. Consistent. So I can't be that if I'm tipping the scales too far out of my body's kind of genetic capabilities. Bigger isn't always better. So in fact, I think a lot of pros say that. I think even Jay Cutler said it. He doesn't know if the bigger he got better. But at the big stage, majority wise, it's bigger is better. You know, when you're kind of gunning for the top 6. So which isn't in my range. So I'm going to crack on with my own plan, stay in my lane. And there you have it, guys. So that was my not wrap up, because we've got 2 meals left. My kind of roundup of the day's food before the night kind of runs away. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys. Day in the life, or at least day of eating. I'm in the office, I'm working. There's nothing else to really film. If I went out for a drive in my McLaren, then maybe I might do like a POV drive style video and talk soon in my McLaren when the weather gets better, so you guys can kind of see the car. I work, I check my investments, I go see the kids when I can. That's pretty much my day, you know, unless I'm traveling. There's not much to it really. I don't get time for anything else. And so yeah, if you guys want to have like this kind of in the office chat, I can do a Q&A, kind of bi-weekly Q&A. If you guys want to throw me some questions, just sit here for half an hour, 45 minutes, go through some subscriber questions. If you like that kind of thing, let me know, and I'll add that into the weekly or bi-weekly schedule. Right, so I'm gonna crack on with some work. Gonna have my nanas, and I will see you guys at meal 4. Okay, so meal number 4. And here we have it, as described earlier. Chicken shawarma. So that's basically a bunch of chicken thighs on a skewer, marinated. And got chips. Got minty yogurt on that one, and a little bit of chili sauce. We got a large fries here. Ketchup if I need it. And instead of the pizza, I've got a lamb wrap. So, and obviously Diet Coke. So there you have it. Big meal, 2,000 calories ish, and got a hungry dog waiting for her dinner as well. There you go. Time to chow down. So I'm going to do 90 grams of protein from my chocolate mint ISO Pro, one of my favorite players, flavors. This will be pretty much bang on 100 grams of weight, which, as you can see there, is 90 grams of protein. So 100 grams of that. For my nuts, I'm actually going to do half and half. So I'm going to do 25 grams of roasted peanuts, one of my go-to. And these are pumpkin seeds. My mum roasts them. I'm going to try roasting them myself, but she roasts them on a pan, no oil. She adds a tiny bit of salt and a tiny bit of lemon juice, and she just kind of lets them roast or like pan fry. And they taste so good. And that's my 50 grams of nuts and seeds. Same thing. 51. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I've had so many calories that I've not counted for. These are quite light, you see. I can have like, there we go. Cocoa. Got some seeds. I know you're not a rabbit, but there you go. She's a foodie just like me. So here you have it, guys. There's the peanuts and seeds. 100 grams of the whey, giving me 100 grams, 90 grams of protein. And so next time we do a day of eating will be prep. Will it be? Yeah. It'll be a prep full day of eating. So I'll try and do one towards the beginning part of prep, so you guys can see the difference between like end of the off season and transition into prep type food intake. And then I'll do another one closer to the first show. So anyway, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna go to bed, and you guys let me know what you think, what you want, and if this was good or not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.